guys, the time has finally come. I've started a YouTube channel. For those who don't know me, my name is Artifacts Maho. I am professional miniature painter slash terrain maker slash miniature sculptor, and I am offering my 10 years of experience in this, I would say, hobby. For me, it's my passion and my life. To give you a little context what I'm talking about, for those who don't know me, I make terrain pieces such as these, or such as these. So, for this first occasion, I've prepared a special video for you, and this will be no other than showing you how to elevate your terrain making process up to at least 10 levels. And I'm going to show you how to do masterclass stonework. So without further ado, let's proceed to the video. We're gonna cut a proper piece of foam, and then we're gonna start making horizontal lines. For that, you can use basic ruler, use a classic box cutter knife. Once you're done with horizontal lines, now we're gonna start doing vertical lines, and for that you will use just a basic scalpel. That's basically it. Just make sure you will not cut yourself, and try to not go too deep, and then to go away from those horizontal lines. Now, once we are done with making these, engraving the bricks, it's time to use my favorite tool, which is just a basic rock, and smash the living crap out of your foam block and roll it. I promise this step is a lot of fun. Yeah, so as you can see, this step is pretty relaxing. You don't have much to screw, as there are no rules. Again, make sure you will not smash your fingers, and maybe do not smash it too hard, because you can break your foam. It depends what kind of foam you're using. By the way, many people are asking me what kind of foam I'm using. I'm using a foam called XPS foam. It's readily available in the most countries in the world. However, for those guys who are living in the warm climate environment countries, somehow it's not available, which is sad. Anyway, the next step, we will grab our good old pencil, and we are start deepening our cuts. This is pretty easy. You just go after those cuts. Again, there is not much to screw here. You can even go by accident out of your usual pattern, so to say, and there is not much to screw, as I said. But if you go away from your engraved pattern and you go where you don't want to be, you can make a crack from your pencil. So just engrave a little, cracks. Okay, and the next step will be beveling the edges of the bricks. This, my friends, my dear friends, is what differentiates between the amateur and basic foam work and masterclass. The reason is that each and every brick, if you bevel the edges, it adds additional 10 points of realism. Make sure every single brick has all 4 edges beveled or rounded, how to say, and you can even press with the tool. Oh, I forgot to tell you, the tool I'm using, I called it the gouger. It's a DIY tool. It's basically just the clippers, and the end of the clippers hardened with the hot glue, and it has this half round shape, so every edge of the bricks I bevel, it has this nice realistic touch. You can make it basically anywhere. You can use, you know what you can use? You can use the Scuffy stir stick. it works as well. Yeah guys, and this is how the finished piece look like. So guys, please let me know in the comments if you'd like to see more of such advanced techniques, or if you want to see how to do realistic snow effects. Guys, please, I beg you, subscribe, hit that bell notification, or follow me on the other socials like Instagram, TikTok, everywhere it's artifexmaho, or consider supporting my Patreon. On my Patreon you can actually find comprehensive tutorials from, as I said, from the scratch to finish wall painting process, and as a bonus, with every terrain I make, I sculpt my own pieces, such as, for example, this statue, and I post all my models on my Patreon for tier 2 and above. So for $5 basically you will get really detailed STLs and you can make your own terrain. Okay guys, I think that's it for today. Yeah, that's it. It was fun. See you in the next one. Bye.